So, I just wanted to talk about ADD or attention deficit disorder. I really have a or I have strong symptoms of ADD. For example, I cannot organize properly or cannot organize at all. I tend to interrupt people during conversations or butt in, and I have a strong urge of doing something or starting something up and then not finish it. And I don't know, I don't like reading. It bores me, and I want to be stimulated all the time. And sometimes, especially the hardest part here is when I just, what do you call this? When I can't organize things, I just shut down, and I don't know. I feel like it's tiring to think about it, so I just shut down because I can't figure out how to organize certain things. So, for instance, at work, my job entails organizing, and it's really, really hard, not unless someone comes in and help me. And for me, when they're organizing it and I see it, how they organize it, I was like, it's so easy that there's nothing complicated about it. And for myself, like, how can I not do this? I think of the plan on how to organize it, but just looking at the things that I'm organizing and just starting to do it is already like intimidating to me. It's like, how about this? How about that? No. When something complicated along the way comes in during organizing certain things, it just freezes me, or I'd shut down. So it's hard. That's the hardest part of having this kind of symptoms. And my thoughts, like, I have it already in my mind, and but it it's not what's coming off from my mouth. And it's terrible when you're in a relationship, and sometimes it's hard to not cause any problem, but it ends up being a problem. And you're trying your best to control yourself, but no, that's just how your brain is wired. And the neurotypicals are sometimes annoyed, or obviously because it's unusual for them. But know that we're not doing it on purpose. And some people, or most people, are trying their best to be as normal as the neurotypicals. But for me, I find a lot of benefits from it. Like, I am motivated. Obviously, there are several downsides. There's downside of being motivated and not finishing it off. But yeah, I'm more motivated, and what else? I'm always happy, and I love conversations, and I see that people tend to enjoy conversations with people who have ADD or ADHD because I see them as intellectual people, and they're fun people to be with. But living with people with ADD or ADHD is something else. And yeah, probably a lot of you may say that just go have yourself diagnosed properly by professionals, and yes, I will at some point, but circumstances hold me back because One is the budget. It's really expensive to go have yourself checked with a psychiatrist here where I reside at the moment. So I'm just gonna save up for that and then have myself properly diagnosed. But so far for now, this is like my therapy where I tend to pour myself out, and I just want people to understand that there are people who are struggling with it, but they're not diagnosed, and it greatly affects women at their um, probably 40s, or they're diagnosed late, and women are seeing us, oh, we tend to act this way, oh, it's typical for women to be this and that. Some people would blame it onto the hormones, but it's not. Some people are just not diagnosed with certain things, and let's not judge people by how they operate themselves, because maybe behind this person there's something else that we didn't see, even that person himself or herself didn't know that they have this. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I remembered one strong symptoms, or one symptom that one of the many symptoms of having ADD or ADHD is you jump from one thing to another, especially in conversations, which again you may have probably noticed by now. So, yeah. But hey, you just need to embrace it. And once you know you have strong symptoms for it, or you're properly diagnosed with it, you just have to figure out how to deal with it and let your family members or your partner understand it. And for those who live with someone with ADD or ADHD, please be more understanding, be more patient, and dig in, learn about this, because if you don't, then it's going to trigger you whenever they have these tendencies. It's hard because currently right now it's affecting my relationship, and the problem I see is my partner doesn't dig in about it. And when I told him I wanted to have myself checked and diagnosed properly, he is supportive verbally, but through actions, not really. And it makes me kind of upset. And, he tells me, no, don't think about it. It's just nothing. It's just in the mind and all that. But no, it's not just, it is something. And so, yeah, this is just a reminder for you guys to please be more understanding to those people with this, and be supportive as much. You don't know how much it means to them just by showing your intention to help, your intention to be more supportive. And yeah, it's hard to be alone in this kind of situation, but I'm gonna get there. We'll get there, as always. Have a nice day, everyone.